third in scoring with better than 24 points, and a good crowd on hand on this dreary Sunday afternoon for South Carolina. Well, got McKeer with her second career start as it's stolen away by Liv McGill out in front and coast to coast in the first 2 points of this game.
Well, really nice job by Liv McGill. Coming in from help side, Joyce Edwards turned her back on the help, and she got that steal, and off to the races she goes.
We expect a torrid pace here in this one in Gainesville as the rebound underneath the basket from Okot. Couple of looks, no.
Those O-boards, but here's McGill coming from behind and getting a nice steal. They're going to need a lot of those today because South Carolina all day long so far.
Joyce Edwards looking for an opportunity. No, as that one was contested by O'Neal. The offensive rebound, the putback won't go the first time, but the second time is true. Collecting yet another rebound now with 5 already early in this ball game. I got McKeer inside to Okot. Nice dunk there, and 1.
Drag, and you have a really hard roll by Okot right there, and the nice find. Look, that's solid basketball, and it's simple basketball, and it allows kids, guards that have the ball and go with it. She doesn't have to give it up to a point guard. She can just take it on down the length of the floor herself.
Zeko pushing the pace the other way, out and running, tries to find O'Neal. And now the Gators set up their half-court offense. Nice handles there, the little hezzy from Liv McGill, and that ends a 5-0 run from the Gamecocks to draw within 1.
Yeah, Liv McGill, just a feisty, gutsy point guard with great one-on-one skills.
Run, but a rapid, fast pace to start.
Jumpers are not settling for a 3, they are attacking the rim. So this really puts a lot of pressure on Florida's defense to have to stop a one-on-one to the basket. Hardest thing to guard.
And Raven Johnson was averaging 9.5 a game. To the floor on her knees. Edwards was able to make the pass, the assist to Raven Johnson, who knocks down the triple. Young backcourt is McDaniel over to McDowell. No. And first action we've seen from Adele Tack, and the sophomore wants to see her out there even more. Standing at 6'5". Here on the inbound, O'Neal is able to knock down the jumper. Borton, the 3. The freshman out of Canada sees the answer on the other side from Tessa Johnson. Tech corrals the rebound. Daniel sizing up Mendoti, and what a take to the hoop from Maddie McDaniel.
But it also does on the defensive end because very little O-boards for Florida.
We're getting a hand on that, Amelia Dukic, and Dukic takes it all the way. Good hands there by Amelia Dukic, the freshman.
Over on the overhead pass right here. And then the strong finish.
And Mills.
She brings on a lot of defenders. She's not just going to be one-on-one on that block down there.
The aggressiveness from McDaniel, blocked by McGill. Edwards is there. Weathersby and the Gators come back the other way. Liv McGill, the 3rd top scorer in the country, and on cue from downtown. Snatching down that rebound, getting moving. And that one blocked by Tessa Johnson. Open in the corner is Mills. And a wild 3 put up. The toss to a trailing Johnson. No, Tessa can't get it. McDowell does.
That's a beautiful offensive rebound right there by Isla McDowell. She was there, waiting there in great position. But her length, she's just a freshman. She's got a really high ceiling for her game also. But this is what South Carolina has to do to get this game back under control, is get on those O-boards.
And running to the rim.
I'm not sure we're going to see a player on this Florida team that plays harder than she does and competes as hard.
A clear path to the basket for Raven Johnson. She takes full advantage of it. Back at Westlake High School, won 3 state championships. And then a couple here at South Carolina as Tessa Johnson.
And take care of yourself.
Quick release there from Weathersby. Too strong. Single digits on the shot clock. Piatti, step back, three, contested, no. Ezekiel comes up with it. The cut to the basket by Piatti. Really worked on her body in the offseason, eating right, taking care of herself, taking recovery more seriously as well. McDaniel going one-on-one. Rinse cycle there and in for Maddie McDaniel.
Really nice one-on-one play by Maddie McDaniel. She brings a different kind of style when she's on the floor because she is that one-on-one kind of player. She can get past the defense. She can get to the rim.
Duckage, who hesitates there. Dowda got a hand on it. Ball still going, but you got 5 seconds left on the play clock and counting. Johnson may have gotten a deflection on that one, out and running in transition. South Carolina, where they are ever so great. McGill and the Gators looking for a good shot here. And puts it off the glass as Liv McGill. Later today, the Tigers going to try to dust off that buzzer beater loss to Kentucky earlier this week as Liv McGill collects her. Swings it over to Reynolds, who has it. Guarded by Kier McCott. What a take there and high off the glass. And that's something that Kelly Rae Finley wanted to see more of in that game against Tennessee. And if they would have finished around the rim like that a few more times, felt like they could have pulled off the upset, as just making it difficult well away from the basket on the perimeter. A couple of hands got on it for the Gamecocks. Fade away, no. Duckage, yeah, coming up in.
What a heads-up play by Duckage right there, just continuing to go to the O boards. So no box out right there. She goes right around McDaniel to get the board and the putback.
7 second chance opportunities. Points for the Gators. We got McKeer for three. She got it.
Beautiful team basketball right there. Great penetration, draw the help, and see that wide open shooter in the corner. McKeer knocks it down.
And McKeer's just been playing well since the holiday break. Nice find there, and Okot blocks that one out of the hands of Ezekiel. McKeer running the break, finds Joyce Edwards, leaves it short. A non-conference game in Vegas to a very good Texas team back in November. What a bucket there from Okot McKeer. She's able to do this.
Yeah, I love the lineup that Dawn has in right now. You got 4 guards on the floor, and you've got McKeer right here being able to play really well off the bounce. And so she's going against Weathersby, who maybe, you know, that's a tough.
Medina Okot now with 12 rebounds so far in this game. Collect number 13 and 2 points. Again, had 2 fouls, so didn't play a whole lot in that first half, but she is certainly making her impact here as challenging and going to the hoop. Not afraid is Nitty Itch.
But Yitch just takes it right at her. Look at her off the bounce. That is nice basketball.
A player that can get going at any moment as Tessa Johnson is blocked from behind.
And for Tessa Johnson, that's bread and butter for her.
Gill coming in and easy 2.
You know, that maybe there's a shot fake that you can put in there, draw a foul, or try to get yourself to the free throw line to see the ball go in the hole.
That one falls in the hoop as it rolls around.
But her long length and ability to play off the bounce and finish at the rim.
There is no let up in the SEC as that one is poked away by Duckage. That's the second time we've seen that today. The steal taking it coast to coast by Amelia Duckage.
Yeah, you can see her basketball smarts and things that she does on the floor. A nice pickup for Kelly Rae Finley.
The Aussie, who has been a great lift off the bench so far today. She's got 10 points. Okot was able to drain that one so pretty, barely touched the net. This Ole Miss crew to a national championship game. What a season it's been for Ole Miss.
Has he been fun to watch?
Oh,
or what?
indeed. So is Joyce Edwards throughout this season. I mean, she's a National Player of the Year. Quite a few shots, 8 blocks today in the corner. Best three-point shooter in the country, Tessa Johnson on cue.
Okay, that offense was really well run against that Florida zone defense. Good job of getting the ball to the elbow, reversing it, Tessa Johnson wide open in the corner.
Best in the SEC, let me say that. And three-point percentage is Tessa Johnson. Go the find to O'Neal, and she got it. Miara O'Neal, just her 10th 3 of the season.
But she's so capable to be that. I mean, a stretch 4 is such a luxury to have on the team. Hard to guard ball screens with a stretch 4. And that's what little play they've been running a few times today from Florida.
Can't wait to continue to see her emerge as a player. McDaniel.
There's Joyce.
Blown up under the basket, and Joyce Edwards comes through.
Yeah, just having her way right there on the offensive glass, but strong on the putback.
Coming back the other way is Liv McGill with a quick stare into the camera and trying to rev up her team.
Such, I don't know, this is going to be a weird word, zeal, or what, you know, like just this energy and the finish. And you look at the camera and look, she's a baller. That's what you call her. She's a baller. Because it's hard. You play year-round pretty much, WNBA, overseas in Europe.
A nice little scurry to the lane there by Maddie McDaniel. So McDaniel stretching the lead back out to 8. McDaniel slowing it down, finding Joyce Edwards. Good acrobatics by O'Cott. How about Joyce Edwards again? Counting and one.
To play right here, and she's doing it by going to the glass. And that's something that's just effort and heart and will.
Joyce Edwards finds herself now with 11 points. A 10-point lead cut down to 8 after that. Layla Reynolds laying. Fortitude, high-achieving player on and off the court and trying to keep that dribble alive as the peskiness of Liv McGill turns the basketball over. Gators come up with it, running the floor is Piatti, and she got it.
Liv McGill just giving everything she can defensively.
O'Cott finds it again, and the finish. They met multiple times last season and could come down to it again as O'Cott with the block, 9th of the day for the Gamecocks, and that's going to bring us to the close of this one as the 3rd-ranked South Carolina Gamecocks